Well, after our recent post and mention of the command area in gCADPlus, we've had some further queries. Let's see if we can explain it a little better. I think problems do arise if people have come from the AutoCAD world. And AutoCAD encourages you to click down in the command area and type commands. Well, that's not necessary in the gCADPlus environment. Let's zoom in just a little, and there's a shortcut that is used in both AutoCAD and gCADPlus, and it's L for line. So I could start the line command by coming up here to the Draw 2D toolbar and just pick line, or some people like to type from the keyboard, and I'll just hit L, first making sure that my cursor crosshairs are showing, and L. Notice that the L is, I don't need to point or click in this area. The command L shortcut shows down in that area, and then I'll hit enter as you would in the AutoCAD world. And as I click and move around, I'm putting several lines in position, and then I right click and exit. So if we now select that line, all the information about that line shows in the properties box to the left. Similarly, C is a shortcut for circle, so I typed it at my keyboard, it automatically appeared in the command area. I'm asked for a center point, and I can just drag out, so we've located it. So can you see, and let me pick the circle that we've just added, and all the information about the circle appears in the properties box on the left. Now in the AutoCAD world, you might type the list command and it would show you in the command line area a whole lot of information about the entity, but we now put it more conveniently, we think, in the properties box. But where you use more complicated commands in gCADPlus, you really need to, don't hide the command area, you really need to be able to see it, as I can here at the bottom of the screen. So let's, as an example, we'll take modify. We have a special align object tool, and the prompt says, notice the prompt is on the screen in quite a long prompt. It's saying the actual command is align object, and we're asked to select the objects and click when ready. So let's imagine we wanted to line up these circles. And as I'm clicking, I'm told how many objects are located. Now hit the enter key when ready, and I'm going to choose not left option. So there's a lot of options here. Can you see you need the visibility in that command line? And I'm going to use vertical center, and I can see the prompt. It gives me an extra bit of information, and I'll just click here and everything lines up with the center point of that circle. So what I'm trying to illustrate is the value of just leaving the command line set as is, the word command line, leave it there, then two lines, and then the command colon, which is just like AutoCAD. So you can go over here and scroll up through. There's a list of all the commands that you've been issuing in this drawing session. And again, that's just like AutoCAD. But unlike AutoCAD, there's probably no advantage in diving in there and copying the commands and then pasting them again. Do learn to use the shortcuts and the various menu items. So I hope that further clarifies the issue.